Hey guys, and welcome back. Back with another video here out of the IForm close formation in the New Orleans Saints playbook. So a couple different things we're going to look at here today. Well, just to recap, right? Already out of this playbook in our previous video, we looked at bombing cover 4, also chunking cover 2, right? So they're not going to be able to sit in cover 4 against you. We're going to hit that over top. Cover 2 is going to do a terrible job at covering the entire field. It's going to require a lot of adjustments on their end to really hang. And then finally, they have cover three, right? Cover three is probably the most prevalent defense that we've seen in weekend league seasons, and probably a little bit of regs too, right? So taking a look at cover three, we're going to go to IForm close, and the play we're going to look at here today is drag wheel. Now, our previous play was PA Saint shot. That crosser we already learned can beat pretty much any coverage in the game from a zone standpoint. They have to user it. That includes cover three, so if you're still looking for a mix-up or you want to find a way to kind of hit it on the other side of the field, use PA Saint shot. Any of the setups I gave you last week will still work against cover three as well. So today we're going to look at primarily bombing cover three, right? So we're going to look at drag wheel, and our very first setup, we're going to have a requirement, and I hate to put requirements in plays, but this one does such a good job. I just thought you guys should know. Our requirement is going to be slot apprentice on the short side receiver. Okay. Now, anytime you're coming out in this play and you're trying to bomb cover three, you want your tight end to the wide side of the field. This will not work in the middle of the field. You want to make sure you're on a hash. So if you're on the left hash, like I am now, you want your tight end on the right side of the field. If you're on the right hash, you want your tight end on the left side of the field. So really simple. We want that post on Ted Ginn here, going from the wide to the short side. Now, really, the only requirement on this play to kind of bomb cover three is to have these two routes. So I'm actually going to block Cook just so you see the two routes here. We only need these two routes to bomb cover three. It's going to do a great job at manipulating the cornerback on the left-hand side of the screen, and then Ted Ginn's going to get open on the towards the sideline here. So I'm going to kind of show what that looks like. And in order to make this throw a little bit easier on myself, I'm actually going to roll left. You can see that I do have Teddy Bridgewater in. He does a better job at kind of moving than Drew does, and Drew doesn't really have the arm for this throw. Um, so in order to roll left in this formation, I'm actually going to slide my line to the right, and then I'm going to double team the D tackle on the side that I want to roll to, along with ID the end on the side that I want to roll to. What this is going to do is the guy that has the blue M above his head is going to get chop blocked. It's going to take him to the ground, and I'm going to be able to get outside. So let's go ahead and show it. There it is. He gets chopped. I roll out. And we can see Ted Ginn is wide open. Now, I did pass lead that pretty poorly. If you pass lead that more to the sideline, you get a much better throw and a much less contested catch there. So let's actually show that because I didn't like the way that looked. It looked like it was closer than it should ever be. Same thing. He gets chopped. We roll this way. And there's a better pass lead. So you can see that time I pass led actually, like 7 o'clock roughly. And he gets a much better angle. The safety has to kind of cover more ground to get to the receiver. It's just a better angle altogether. You can make this throw from the pocket. Unfortunately, in practice mode, the sheds are pretty crazy. But I'll go ahead and try. Khalil Mack's already shedding. Yeah, see. You can see he's still there. If I wanted to, like I said, I can make that throw from the pocket. It's not a requirement to roll out, but it's an option. All right. Um, so taking a look at the rest of this, right? We already know that if we put this guy in a corner, he's going to hold on that third. Now, the other options that we could do if you need to check down on this play is you could put Cook on a drag, right? This is going to put their user in a bind, okay? If they're playing hard flats, we're going to be able to hit X, all right? If they're following the drag, we're going to have the post over top against cover 3. Now, if they try to leave the flat on the um, X receiver side in a curl flat or a cloud, A is going to do a great job of getting underneath. So here, this player right here is in a curl flat. You'll see A does a good job of getting under him. We get, 5-6 yards roughly. So, it's all about kind of taking what's there. Eventually, once you pop them, over the top one time, they're going to want to go back with that post. So if they run with the post, hit the drag underneath. Now, on the flip side, right, if you wanted to kind of use this play in a different way, by all means. So our second setup is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to throw B on a streak. All right, A is going to be on a corner. X stays on his drag. RB you can keep on the wheel, completely optional. It's really up to you. And then we're going to double block Y for the better blocking. So this is going to do a good job of getting A open. And then if they decide to go back and use their A, you're going to have your drag underneath. Now, let's go ahead and hike it. Take a look at the reads. So there, they left X open. Take him underneath, get our yards, and go from there. Now, let's take a look at A. Because eventually what's going to happen is the flat on that side is going to bite down on this drag. Oh, went ahead and I blocked RB there. So again, B on a streak, X stays on his drag, RB can stay on his wheel, not a big deal. And let's hike. So here, eventually, you'll see that player comes down. It looks like Jerry Cook dropped the ball, but eventually what's going to happen is this drag, I'm going to go to practice mode, takes a little bit, but this drag right here eventually pulls this flat down. You'll see that flat is back, he's back, he's back, he's on the corner, and he comes straight down once the drag gets to this side of the field. So like I said, you can hit this early, or if they're using this with their like middle linebacker or something, wait for that flat to come down and you can hit that corner. Again, the corner, you're going to want to precision probably like 5 o'clock on your left stick in a bullet pass to make sure that you're not throwing him into this cornerback up here. So very, very important on the pass lead. Let's do it one more time just to kind of get a completion. I hate showing plays where we're not completing the pass fully, even though we're hitting him and he's open. Always want to make sure we're showing the completion. Teddy's trolling me, man. He's trolling me. That's just all it is. Alright, so let's do it one more time. Again, we're looking at a high-low on the right-hand side of the field. RB is just a nice option. If you want to quick pass it, or say they send a blitz and they don't have a flat on that side, it's just like a first read. But if they're sending 4, we're more than comfortable waiting for this particular corner. There it is on the sideline. Really, really easy. And the best part about this is you're still giving the same look, right? Ball in the left hash, your tight end is on the wide side of the field. It's universal. So it's a universal look to your opponent. They're not sure what you're going to have, and so forth. Now, outside of that, if you wanted to kind of mess with putting RB on a curl route here, you could do that too for this setup. Completely up to you. And same thing when you run the bomb setup. If you don't want to do the max protection, you want to put RB on a curl, you can do that, and it just gives you another option. You can see RB's right there. We can low ball that to him, possession catch it, and he'll get to the ground. So, I appreciate you guys coming through, checking out the next play in our little mini-series here out of the New Orleans Saints playbook. For my next video, I could do another play out of IForm close. I want to make sure that you guys like the content and that you're getting something out of this particular formation. If you're having problems with something else in the game, feel free to comment below. I can look to do a video on it. I was thinking about maybe doing a blocking video just to show you how to pick up blitzes. Along with chop blocking, kind of like I showed in this video here. So ways to chop 3-4 and some other formations that we have in the game, right? And heavy blitzing formations. So if you liked the video, feel free to like and let me know what you liked about the video in the comments below. If you didn't like the video, that's cool. Throw a dislike. Let me know below as well. Still working towards that 100 subs goal, so I would really appreciate it if you guys could help me reach that. Outside of that, I will see you guys next time.